Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here, bringing you my first cash stuffing envelope of January. Much like last month, this was actually my last paycheck from December, but it's so close to the beginning of the next month that I'm counting it as my first cash stuffing for January because I won't really be using any of it until January. Things are going to start balancing back out again as I get paid every 2 weeks. So it'll slowly get closer to the beginning of the month again, and it'll balance out where my actual January, like my actual monthly paychecks are going to be what my cash stuffing is. So anyways, this month, since I have made a little bit more, I have put in mostly my regular amounts for my cash stuffings. Except I've kept at just $50 for the personal fund instead of my previous 100 that I used to have it at. So I've been keeping at that 50, which means instead of $335, I only pulled out $285 for this pay period. So I have that right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So there's $285 there. I'll start with my walking around money, my wallet money that stays with me at all times so that if I need anything while I'm at work or things like that. I have $13 still left over, and I'm going to give myself the $20 that I try to allot myself when I have the funds. And I might not be able to next month in January with my January paychecks. So I'm giving myself this $20 as I can afford it in December. So there's $20, $30, $3 that I have now. In my gas category, I only put $60 last paycheck. And since I might have to bump this down to $60 per paycheck in January, I'm giving myself $90 this time around just to make sure. So I had $2.16 left, which is my $2 in quarters plus 16 cents as well inside of there. And I'm going to give myself $90, bringing it to $92.16. So I'll put it in 30s, increments of 30s, 20, 30, 50, and 60, and then 80 and $90 into my gas fund since I'm a commuter and it is going to slow down this month, but might as well put what I can from the December budget since my January budget will be thinner. Now onto my cash envelope wallet. This is my wallet that I found in the Financial Peace University kit that I got at the church, and you can find it on the Dave Ramsey website. It is I think the cheapest wallet that they have on there. It is your starter envelope wallet system or something like that. So this is mine, and it works pretty well except that it's paper, but you do have these ledgers on here, which is pretty cool. My groceries, since I really haven't been needing much and there wasn't exactly super sales that I was looking to get after the holidays were over, I've only spent, I still have $68.07 in here. And let me tell you, this last time around, the last amount of money I spent, let's see, 50, 65, 6, 7, 8. So there's $68 there. So I spent $20.57 at Walmart, $61.36 at Sam's, and then I went to Albertsons for just a few things that were on sale, and I was going to spend, I think it was $21.89, and the thing is, it was crazy. There was a power outage, like a complete power outage. It was a huge grid in the system in this town, and so the power was out at Albertsons. And so they told me, yeah, we're still technically open. Go ahead and shop. And then another employee told me only cash, which is fine because I have cash. And then when I went to check out and they were still down, and that guy told me that it had been at least an hour and a half at that point, he couldn't even swipe in to get the change. He got the manager's keys, but it wouldn't let him swipe anything. See, some of the stuff was on because of the generator, but not everything was working. You could see the screens for the registers, but it wasn't really working. So he was adding up everything by calculator. When I got up there, he asked me, "Do you remember all the prices?" And I was like, "Well, actually I do, because I keep track because of this whole system to make sure I'm paying the right amount." So I was like, "Yeah, actually, I have all of the things." And in the end, I really give a thumbs up to Albertsons. He just, instead of making me, because he wasn't sure how to get the money out, there was no way. I owed $21.89. I was going to give him actually it was $20.89, and he only charged me $20 because I was going to give him $21.09 and I was going to wait for 20 cents. But he just said $20 and I got that. So there's my little story about a crazy power outage there and how they still kind of looked out for the customers since they still had to stay open until they got official clearance to close down. I don't know how long they would have had to wait for the power to be out, but that was that. Anyways, I'm going to put my regular $40 from my paycheck into groceries, especially because next month I might not be able to put anything from my personal paycheck, and it might all just be church check money. Of course, I do expect some extra because of the holiday services, and also the services this week land on New Year's Eve, and they're having as well another New Year's Eve service. So there will be some extras in groceries at least while I can't pay it from my own, my own budget. So I'm going to add my $40 from my paycheck this time since this is coming from December. And so I'll have $108.07 in my grocery fund. And I should be getting the church check sometime later this week, and I'll split that up. It's going to be quite a bit more. I just need to figure out, I haven't figured out yet, how much I'm going to give to groceries and household. Household is going to be the same. I'm going to go ahead and give my regular $10 since I might not be able to next month. I am left with $3.80. There's $3 here and 80 cents in here. So plus my $10, I will have $13.80. And I might try to save my change somewhere this year. I'm gonna save my pennies for my business in case I can find anything from that, at least for the time being. And then all the silver, I'm gonna see what I can rack up over the year and put that towards debt at the end of the year. That might be a plan. We'll see what happens, especially because it's tearing these envelopes apart. Don't worry, I do have a replacement, but I'm trying to make it to the year, like having used this for a year before I replace it. Medical, I was down to $23.41 after getting some monthly prescriptions, which cost me $21. And there are a couple vitamins that I kind of need to seek out, like vitamin B12 complex. So I might spend some, or at least some point this month. So $23.41, and I'm going to add my $25. And this is a high priority one, so I should be funding this next month as well because it is a top priority. So I have 48, 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, and 41 cents in there. Clothing, I'm definitely funding from December, but probably cut in January. So $51.75 is what I have in here currently. 2, 4, 5, 1, and $10 is my usual contribution per paycheck. So now I have 61, and then there's 75 cents in here. Personal was down to 0, but like I said, I have cut it back instead of 100 per paycheck. Even though I have more this month, I'm keeping it at 50 as long as I can. Cutting back in all of those kind of categories that I don't really, it's not a need. So $50 in there. Cats, I had $20 still because I've been stocked up for a while. Didn't need to go get anything yet and no extraordinary sales. So I'm adding my regular 20 to it. I have $40 in there. Hair I had borrowed from to get some stuff from household. I've talked about it in my gift video and everything because I had to take $40 to get the household things like the razors that I got from my boyfriend for Christmas. But it was coming out of the household fund. When I get paid from the church check, it'll go back into the hair category, but I'm going to wait until I get the church check and split that money up. So at the moment, with that $40 gone, I have $82.45, and I'm going to add my usual 20, and I might not pay it this month, depending on how much I'm getting paid. So this is my last 20 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, $102.45. So of course, once I get the other 40 back from the household fund, I will be at $142.45, which should cover me for a couple of haircuts in case I need to stop funding it for a while, and I'll be all good. I need to go get a haircut soon, actually. So there is my first cash stuffing envelope video of January with my last check of December. So the last time I might be able to fill it up completely until things start to pick back up again with work. We will see how things go. And I will put the little buttons up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you. So subscribe here and a video here. That's the right order. And I hope you have a happy new year. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.